Hello, Hufflepuff, and welcome to your weekly general reading that I haven't done in more than 3 months, but I'm in a better place now. I got a new camera also, which kind of helps, and I'm hoping this works really well. Um, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna save my explanations for my absence for a separate video. I've got big plans for this year, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, together, let's make 2022 just an amazing year, okay? I've got the cards already shuffled. Spent quite a bit of time shuffling them earlier, uh, kind of getting to feel them again because I really have neglected them for more than 3 months, and I had no desire to even do this until now, and I've been mentally clearing my head and okay, I said I would get back to that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? Let's see what we got in store for you for this first week. I'm gonna go ahead and take this side and let's see what we have, okay? I don't know how many cards we're gonna pull out today. We're just gonna see what happens, all right? I'm recording these on the 1st. I don't know if I'll get them up today on the 1st. It is a bit late, and because it is a new camera, I'm not really sure how the whole editing process is gonna go. So we'll see, but my plan is to definitely have them up by Sunday. So, and that is hopefully going to be my posting schedule from now on. It'll be Sundays. So let's see what we've got so far. We've got Electo Caro. We've got Grip Hook. We have the Centaurs in the Forbidden Forest. And then we have the outside of the, what do you call that? Portcullis, whatever, that big gate thing on Hogwarts. Yeah, I can never, like, I see the word, but I've only ever heard it pronounced a couple of times, so I'm not sure. Okay, this is probably going to do it. Chinese Fireball Dragon, Tom the Innkeeper, Credence, Newt's Briefcase, that guy, Catcher, oh my gosh, okay, Grigorovich, and a Shrunken Head. All right, let's pull a clarifier card from the Harry Potter Tarot. And that one jumped right out. Oh, Temperance. Okay, so let's pull that one up there. Oh, I think this camera is way better. Oh, I like that. Oh, plus I can see what's going on. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, okay. So Electo and Grip Hook. So Electo is the sister of the Caros. Okay. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Okay. Grip Hook. Plus it looks like they stay focused too. Oh. Oh, I'm in love. That makes me feel so good. Oh, and I just moved the board too. Dummy. Okay, we'll pretend that's good. Okay. And then the Forbidden Forest. And the outside of Hogwarts with the gate open. Okay. One of my cats is in heat, and then we have 5 kittens who are out playing right now. So, yeah. Chinese Fireball Dragon. So if you hear a bunch of sounds, that's what it is. Tom the Innkeeper. Oops, like that. Credence and Newt's suitcase, briefcase thingy. What I'm getting right away is, like, with this briefcase and with the gate, is that openness. You know, that something is opening. And we'll see what we get. And I forget his name, but he's one of the catchers. What do they call it? Catchers, swipers, no, snatchers. Haha, I remembered. Grigorovich. Yep, been out of the loop for a little bit. And then the Shrunken Head with the lips sealed. All right, Hufflepuff. If you're new here and you're not sure how I do this, normally I say give me a minute and let me look this over. It won't really feel like a minute to you because I'll pause and edit that out. But if you've been here before, again, you know the deal. So give me a minute and let me see what we've got, okay? Okay, I'm a little rusty, So bear with me. Um, I'm sure once I get used to doing these again, it'll just start rolling a little bit better. But here's what I've got so far. Okay, and I'm going to kind of talk it out. With the clarifier card being the temperance card, and I don't want to focus so much on the fact that one of the brothers dies. Okay, um, at least not at first. That's not what I'm getting. With the temperance card, I'm seeing it's just that duality, because throughout this whole thing, I'm seeing duality, but in like a duplicitous way. Um, you've got the opening of the gate and the opening of the briefcase, but they're very desolate opening settings, right? They're just, there's not a whole lot going on. Um, kind of like ready to be filled, ready to be entered, but that desolation, right? With the shrunken head, it's that opposite. So it's the lips are sealed, but there's two lips. So I feel like these ones are kind of like canceling each other out. Like I said, I'm just talking this out right now. Whenever the Chinese fireball dragon shows up, I always think of self-sabotaging, okay? Because she was blinded by Crumb, and then she ended up burning up all of her eggs, um, trying to, stop him from stealing, the one egg. Uh, and so, still with some of that going on, you've got some people who were kind of didn't meet like really nice fates, right? Like Griphook was planning on backstabbing, right? He was planning on uh, getting through a loophole in that deal that he made with the kids. Grigorovich is not so much that he was trying to backstab or anything, but he ended up, under pressure, telling Voldemort about the wand, but then he still ended up dying. Um, so it was like these things that, it sounded like maybe it was a good idea at the. That's not exactly right. That's a very broad statement. But it was like being helpful, but not not getting the whole no good deed goes unpunished, right? Not saying that they did a good deed, but I know what I'm trying to say. It just doesn't sound like it's coming out right. Like I said, guys, I'm rusty. Um, with Credence, even, there's that duplicity there, and then with Tom, with Credence, we don't even know really who he is. Like we kind of think we do. We won't really know more about him until the next movie comes out. But even with Tom, and I know this is going to sound so stupid, but I mean, he was a character that was actually replaced. The actor was replaced. With the Snatcher, him too, right? Like he thought that he was getting over on the Malfoys by bringing Harry and the kids in. He thought he could actually get something out of that, and it didn't work out for him either. So I'm getting this feeling. I mean, even the Caros, right? The not really big main characters. Again, a brother and a sister. Are they twins? I think they're twins. Or are they just brother and sister? I can't quite remember, but you've got that dual sibling, and they mean and vicious, and uh, they didn't get to stay in power. They lost their power, and the Weasleys weren't mean and vicious. They were pranksters. Um, but and even in the end, they lost there. So here's what I'm getting. Oh, and I didn't even touch on the Centaurs, right? Um, with them, they're a very proud race, right? And they're good at prophesizing and foretelling the future, and they're just kind of up there. I feel like with them being right there in the middle, I feel like they're just kind of watching this all, watching it all unfold. And they're notorious for not getting involved, right? Okay, so now, what the hell does that all mean? In my mind, what am I seeing? What am I hearing? with the shrunken head being where it is, I feel like what I'm getting is right now is keep your mouth shut and watch before you do any kind of action, because you might be doing something for the wrong reasons, maybe because you're pressured to, maybe because you're angry, maybe because you're not sure who you are, maybe because you feel empty, you maybe because the gate is open, but what is it really open to? You don't want to self-sabotage. And I think this is probably one of the only really good energies here, right? Like he means well. He wants to be nice to Harry and, you know, take care of him, and he's just a barkeep, right? Like they're they're chill kind of guys, right? I feel, oh, and that's really good too. Like that's what he's doing a lot of, right? He watches everything. He observes everything. And he knows everybody's business, right? So I feel like with the Temperance card and the Shrunken Head being the main clarifiers here, I'm getting this feeling of right now, Hufflepuff, don't take any action right now. I don't feel like this week is meant for action. I feel like this week is meant for observation. Observation and maybe unpacking a lot, okay? It is an empty suitcase. Does that mean to fill it? Or does it mean it's empty because you just unloaded everything? I don't know. I don't know where you're at. But I feel like what I'm getting is, don't run. Don't take any action because you're blinded. Maybe there's something that you can't see. And I feel like there is just possibly some erroneous choices to be made to where this right here is telling you to sit still. It's telling you to just wait. That's what I'm getting. I feel like that's the message right there. Kind of happy with the fact that I was able to pull that out of the board, out of the cards. Normally I'd say pull it out of my ass, but I'm just not gonna do that. So, anyways, guys, I like I said, I have every intention of sticking to this year. I plan on posting these on Sunday, and it's not just something that I plan on doing, and it's not some crazy New Year's resolution. It's no, I've gotten myself to the position to where um, my ducks, my chickens, my cows, they're all in a row. Um, I know what I'm doing, and uh, a lot of my roadblocks, I've addressed them, and like I said, I'll save that for another video. So until next week, I love you. Be very good to yourself. And for this week, like I said, keep your mouth shut and observe. Right now is the time to observe. You've got these two blinding factors right here that are telling me you're not seeing. So you need to maybe listen with your heart, listen with your ears, okay? All right? Temperance, it's all about patience. So this week, don't take any action. This week, just chill and observe and possibly unpack. Okay? I love you guys. I will see you next week. Bye.